I'm Allendale Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin with a look at your midday weather update. Surface analysis across the middle of the country shows a warm front trying to work its way through parts of the western Corn Belt. The thing is, the warm front's moving the wrong way, or it's showing the warm air working the wrong way. We've got warm air and cold air set to have a collision course over parts of southern Minnesota, western Iowa, eastern Nebraska, eastern South Dakota. So basically, the long and short of it is we've got another push of Arctic air coming down across the country. Now, we're going to be seeing temperatures moderate just a little bit here through the rest of today and probably into tomorrow in the central plains. But we're also looking at a fairly significant cloud mass down along the Red River Valley and then low pressure working its way through parts of Arizona and New Mexico. So we've got several moving pieces that are going to be trying to come together here over the course of the next couple of days. As moisture lifts out of that Red River Valley area in Texas and up across the Corn Belt, we're going to be looking for a little bit of light snow to try and break out. I don't think we have to worry about much of this, but first day that we really have to pay attention to, probably Thursday. You can make the argument late tomorrow night into Thursday. But from Thursday right on through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to have to keep an eye out for a little bit of moisture. The best period Thursday into Friday initially, looking at a scant coating to an inch or two across Corn Belt locations there. Cold air follows, and then that moisture really starts to come together out of the Four Corners region up across Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri as we go from Saturday into Sunday, and then it pushes eastward. The big question mark is, where does the cold air set up? Where is the delineation line between rain and snow? We're actually seeing that delineation line move farther south here on the most recent model runs, now looking like I-70 is a good line of demarcation. Rain south of there, snow above it, and we're actually seeing bigger snow totals over places like northern Illinois, northern Indiana. A few days ago, we had the bigger snow totals back in Iowa through southeast Nebraska into Kansas. Well, you can see now that warm air isn't surging as far north, so the cold air, or I should say the snow, is coming out of those areas and a little bit farther south and east. Still, no matter how you slice it, there's plenty of moisture that's going to be coming through, and it looks like it's going to be another precursor to an Arctic blast for early next week. Temperatures going below normal across a good part of the country. We'll see another big push of rain potentially midweek next week now. Models are really showing this system blowing up for the 3rd into the 4th. Now, warm air comes with this, trying to push moisture all the way up into southern lower Michigan, and it looks like a good part of this could be rain, the way the GFS is handling it. The European is colder, but if you amplify with more warm air surging near the low-pressure center over the eastern Corn Belt, what we're seeing is colder air diving farther south over the plains and the Rockies. And this is something that means that we're probably going to be seeing cold air hold over the country as a whole right on through the end of next week. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for bitter cold air in here all the way through next Friday, maybe even next Saturday, so the 6th and 7th. Models are showing a ridge trying to build up over the west coast areas as we go on through the 8th into the 9th. Can that ridge propagate eastward? That's the question. Right now, cold air looks like it wants to hold through at least the 10th and the 11th. But as we get toward the end of the forecast period, we'll have to see whether the ridge is able to expand. At this point, I would have to say it's got its work cut out for it. And so we'll keep it at that. South American weather, no significant changes here. Mostly dry through the rest of the week, or I should say at least a lot less precipitation. Probably an inch or less over most soybean areas that are trying to be harvested. You kind of got to hope that continues to be the case, because as we go into next week, we see more moisture coming in, a stronger front working through Brazil. Argentina, cooler than normal temperatures, but very pleasant, very good for crop growth and development there. We'll see a front move through Argentina from tomorrow through Thursday. Probably not going to be seeing much happen yet today. Tomorrow, Thursday, and it does miss a large part of Buenos Aires province, so maybe some concern about dryness there just a little bit. Otherwise, the story is the same pretty much everywhere else. The major weather issues that people are talking about right now are close to home here with the cold air across the country. Numerous records set this morning over the eastern part of the country, and we saw record temperatures, at least 5 days worth of record temperatures already in the deep south. Maybe could add to that a couple more before all is said and done. That's the way your forecast is stacking up. If you need any information on the weather, give us a call at Allendale. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin.